hello, hello. It is 8 o'clock Eastern Time, which means it is time for Gargoyle Live. Woot woot. You're here for the insanity, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna roll with it today. Who is all so far in the chat already? I have it's my desk is a disaster. My God, you guys, like trying to get videos recorded, do reviews, and keep everything not in chaos, not happening. So my desk is just an utter and before I forget, he's probably gonna fall off. He was not kind to me, but there we go. So far we have a bumblebee. Don't know how long that'll last. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, so who is all in the chat so far? We got a Logan. Wow, Logan's first, considering he missed last week. Do we ban him now? Do we ban Logan now? I think we ban Logan now. We got a Pack Rat. We got a Truck. We got a Morand. We got a Cosmina. We have the new Sam. Everybody here. Yes, Pack Rat. It worked. It worked. It worked. How is everyone doing this Saturday evening? It is rainy and icky over here, but that means the furnace has been turning on, so the basement isn't completely freezing cold, but it's also the end of June and the furnace is still turning on. Yeah. It's June 27th and the furnace still needs to be on during the day. During the day. Ban me at your own risk. All right. Where's... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have two... I gotta clean up my thing again. No, where did it... I misplaced it. No! Oh, no, there it is. There it is. There we go. There we go. There's your ban, Logan. There it is. Got to try. Wait, what is more? Okay. Oh! I got top chat instead of live chat. There we go. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. What? Who got to? Sam's trying stuff with 2 swords today. What? Swords? And I wasn't invited. We are getting warm here in southeastern Ontario, going to be in the low 30s this coming week. Yes, Truck, thank you for reminding me. I was told it was going to be 30 degrees. I'm like, great. Guaranteed it's going to hit 40s just as I arrive in Ontario, because that's it's my fault. I'm sorry, it's my fault. If it gets warmer by the end of next week, it's me. Somehow I stole the heat from out west and just brought it straight to Ontario. My bad. Oh, Supergirl apparently was a good movie. All right, good to know. I didn't even go see Superman in theaters. I waited till it showed up on TV like 2 months later. So it kind of, that's what I'm going to be doing again this time. Again. I don't want to take the risk with a bad movie because some of them is just like, okay, that's nice. All right. There's TLK. Hello, TLK. Yeah, the end of June. And I still haven't finished a fave LGBTQIA plus characters vid. Cosmina, the amount of times I plan to do something creative for Pride Month, and then by the time it's like, oh, I should really get going on this, and it's the end of June. I'm like, okay, I can always aim for July, or I can wait again until next year. I suck at it. I every time, every year. And just like that, I recede into the ether, as you should. We're looking at 35 plus Celsius now. I've been dealing with like 22 degrees and no humidity. It's been gorgeous, the odd warm summer day that we've been having. Of course, today, again, the entire week. This entire week is supposed to be raining. Ontario's getting a heat wave. And then I don't... No. Oh, God, take my break soon. Sam, I misread that. I misread it. Yeah, Wally Weatherman said the coming heat wave is all Desi's fault. See? It is when the weather changes. By the way, we may not get a Splargery Goober in tonight. She has to do like adulty stuff, which is weird. So don't tell her that Danica decided to start using the blanket again. This entire week, every time Danica went to sleep somewhere, I'm like, where the heck did this cat go? She found her blanket again. So she probably, until she gets hungry, she's not moving from there. And and the fact that she just sleeps so soundly, she might be there the entire stream tonight. It got pretty hot in my house this week. I had to do some futzing around with the AC, so I'm so happy that at least when my house cools down, it stays cool, so it's great for that when it gets really warm outside. It's just hasn't gotten that warm outside. Yes, and Morand is getting Keith David and Greg Weisman at Fan Expo Chicago in August. All be jealous of Morand. We all hate Morand now. And anyone else who lives in Chicago and is able to make it to Fan Expo Chicago, because I would love to. No. So, and there we have a Greg XB. So, couple things I wanted to do this live now that we have most of our regulars in tonight, because again, we're not getting a Splottery Goobert. It is what it is. But thanks to the announcement of the comic being ongoing, which we are one step closer to, fingers crossed, getting an animated show. Who knows? But I got a ton of questions about everything. And of course, for half of them, I forgot to research. Because, but that's why you guys are all here. This will be lovely to go through together. But before I get to the questions, a lovely person decided to send me something. I know exactly what it is. But, so I'm going to stop showing crap that I want on this stream because this is getting ridiculous, man. So they decided to send me one of the things that I've shown on my stream that I, went, oh my goodness. And very kind of them. It's always a big thank you when people send me stuff. I'm just very thankful that they decided to send it to me instead of trying to send it to one of my American contacts. Because the last time I tried to bring this over the border, because I sent it to a friend and, she brought it up for me, it literally took up 3/4 of my suitcase. And I'm still not quite sure how the heck I managed to pack everything else in my suitcase and not get in trouble or anything with the airlines. So I actually literally have to roll back for this. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, it kind of takes up everything. Okay, I've got it sitting on my hip. This is how big the box is. Somehow I managed to fit this in a suitcase. Again, this is the shipping box, but there's not a lot of room in there. So we're gonna unbox this. And yes, obviously, it did not come from BBTS. It did not. Oh my God. And just to show how thick it is, it's a big boy. Hey, Greg's here all evening. That's awesome. But sucks about your other evening plans. No, keep showing the Mondo Goliath and maybe somebody will send it to you. That's a giant purchase. I actually might be mad if a regular person sent that to me, Greg. Because that's just crazy. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right, let's go the other way then. Can't get. There we go. Finally got the other side. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. And you'll see there's not a huge difference between the size of the box and the actual item. Ooh, they throw in stickers now. That's cool. They throw in stickers now. Hey, there's Mighty Darkside, just in time for the reveal. So yeah, let's see if I can manage this. Hold on. Guys, there's no room in this corner. I shoved myself in a corner here. But to show you the size difference, not that much of a size difference. So, but yes, it is the Gluttony. Can't get it out. Ugh. Oof. All right, there we go. There we go. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Ooh, another sticker. Stay. So yeah, that's the size of it. Is big. And yes, I fit one in my suitcase. Is it actually... Let's see. Can I open it? Open it? Oh, it's got tape. It's got tape. But I'll, you know, it's not like it's built in there, so it's not much to show you guys. But it's mine now. Boom. Favorite 7 deadly sin along with sloth. Gluttony is the good. Come on. Oh wow. How did they seal this thing? It doesn't want to open, guys. Like, I can see how it opens. It just doesn't want to let go. This is too funny. I'm struggling with a box. Yeah, no, it does want. I opened up the tape. What you doing? What you doing? There's Lindsay. Oh, there's tape on the other side. Desi's a freaking idiot. Desi's a bit of a dum-dum. Wrath's another good one. But that's coming from somebody with a bit of a temper. Ugh. This is too funny, guys. Oh my gosh. It's just like stuck on the one side for some reason. Like the air pressure is... Maybe open a can in the kitchen. Oh, come on. There we go, there we go. There we go. Oof. Yeah, not much to show. Ooh, it's got fancy cards in there. That's just another label. Oop. Legit, the instructions. This thing takes hours to build. Were you referring to me or you as having a bit of a temper? Greg, I'm Italian. But yeah, so those stickers. So yeah, just to... it's a big whole thing to build. It's fun to build this one because again, I have the gold one. Now I have it in purple. So again, thank you very much. Ooh, she got a tan. She very much has a different skin color than the other one. But yes, that's what comes in the box. And yeah, the best part is it does have electronics. It has electronics. So it lights up and everything. It's such an awesome set. The other ones are really cool too. But again, this one has the Egyptian theme. So kind of have a bias. And they haven't released all of them yet, which is really sad. They're taking so long. Yeah, more than a few moments. An eternity later. Track an eternity later. Watching Desi unbox is getting me pumped for this coming Thursday and 2 pre-orders. Nice. Pre-orders are fun, especially when you finally get them. Oh, okay, you sit there, big boy. Yeah. Somehow I fit that size of that big a box in my suitcase and fit everything else I traveled with and bought. I don't know how I did it. Apparently I am magic at packing, but yes, that is the big ol' honkin' thing that somebody was so kind to send me. I'm just surprised because it went through Ontario to get into Canada. When I saw that in the tracking, I'm like, oh, so it won't be here for like another week. It showed up 2 days later. What? Everything else that gets shipped from there takes a week. Yeah, it is a lot of fun to put together. Like, I'm tempted to record the build. First of all, it 100% that's going to happen from my couch. 1000%. I am not going to try and, like, at least in one sitting, deal with that at this desk. I'll die. Luckily, I think I have figured out a way to make a couch recording work in some weird thing. I don't know. And also I'm gonna have to record it over the span of days, because that thing, like I showed, it's a booklet. It's a freaking book of instructions. So takes a bit of time, and the electronics sometimes are just finicky. They don't want to go in their spot, so that'll be the fun part of that one. They're taking so long because they're stuck on sloth, clearly. Yep. Desi liking something with an Egyptian theme, color me shocked. Funny thing is, oh, and I forgot to bring it down. They had these things, and they're still doing them. These cats versus pickles blind bags. They have puppies versus thing, and they have a smaller one called kittens versus gherkins. It's a little thing. Oh, thank you. Psydark, yes. Another hatchling. So yeah, cats versus gherkins. It's a stupid little thing. But the kittens have I should find pictures of it. But anyway, little blind pack things. And then I found out they had a Cleopatra. I'm like, well, I need that. And the only reason I remembered that it was a thing that I had was because it just sits here on the desk. It you know, I don't really pay attention. Kuma managed to steal it. And the only reason I knew he stole it was because he took it to his favorite shopping bag, placed it there, and then lay down on it. So I saw this thing poking out from him. Like, what are you doing? He took it to his bag as if it was his teddy bear. The little gremlin. Yes, heart-eyed Goliath. I turned it on. It came back. Truck, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You should know this by now. You should know this by now. And yes, horchata for today's live, because this stuff is addictive. I literally just make a jar full of it now. Because it's just too good. And it's very, like I said, it's very refreshing. Oh, okay. Yesterday I had trouble opening the jar. So I'm like, oh no. So, on to the questions that I got a bajillion of, because oh my god. Oh my god. And some of you guys have the answers because I forgot to research because I'm a dingus. So many. Granted, I love the comments. I love them. But so many questions. So, we're going to answer them. There's one that is more Gargoyles culture. I'll save that one for last because that one was fun. Okay, so somebody did ask me, it's not enough content for a video, but where to read, it's from Field Kabuki, which thank you for the multiple comments. That's always appreciated. Where to read the comics prior to, so the SLG comics, having trouble finding the SLG comics that don't cost like $70+. You guys have been saying they're on Amazon, if I remember correctly. Is that a thing? Because probably not Amazon.ca, because we don't get diddly squat on .ca. No, dismiss. I don't care that you're trying to ship to Canada. Because it wouldn't be under SLG. What did they call it? I don't even remember what they called. Oh dear, I'm completely blanking on what it was called. Off to the Kickstarter. Let's find the Gargoyles Kickstarter. I guess that's the way I'm gonna find it. There we go. At least it was the first option. That doesn't want to load. Oh my god, this stuff's so good. Ooh, pre-orders are still open. So let me just scroll on down, because that's the... This is just 30th anniversary volume 1 and okay, so it'll be volume 2. No, that's the link. So what's it called? 30th anniversary Gargoyles. Well, yeah, there's volume 1. Let's see if volume 2. Bingo. Okay, so for anyone still looking, Amazon.com has them. You can either do paperback, hardcover, or Kindle. Which bonus, especially if you don't live in the States, because that's a thing. Otherwise, the Kickstarter is literally still taking orders. The Kickstarter is still taking orders. It might be a little bit easier through the Kickstarter. I don't know. But they're still shipping from the States. So at least on Amazon.com, you have the option to, you know, paperback, hardcover, or Kindle. The physical SLG Gargoyles trades are still up for pre-order on Amazon, but the digital clan building is there, still waiting on bad guys. Yeah, see, there we go. See, everyone, because I just got the Kickstarter, because again, I have the SLG one, so I didn't pay attention to exactly what was happening, but everyone, this is the great part about the Gargoyles fans. If one person doesn't have the answer, somebody else does. All right, so another question. So, like, my goodness. What should one read or watch to prepare for the new series? Obviously, the cartoon, then the SLG comics, and then, of course, the Dynamite ones. You can skip bad guys. You can obviously skip the crossovers. And you can skip Demona, because they're just not, you know, they pertain to the story. But it's not like more Demona does than bad guys, or not bad guys. How did I? Dark Ages. But essentially, yeah, it goes cartoon series, SLG, Here in Manhattan, Quest, and then what's coming up. So that's the way to go. Just pre-ordered Here in Manhattan, Volume 2, trade paperback from Amazon. Whether they ship it or not remains to be seen. Yeah, that's the problem with Amazon. It'll ship in $21.98. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I'm not saying, oh yeah, bad guys, forgot about bad guys. The thing is, it's more of a, if you, like, Demona has its spot, bad guys has its spot, Dark Ages has its spot. But if you're literally just going for continuity of literally what the clan is doing, those can kind of hold off. I really want to read the crossovers. Yeah, no, obviously. No, I didn't say not relevant. Everything Greg puts out will have something pertaining to the current storyline. It's just that, look, if you're all if you're also trying to keep up, you're trying to catch up with everything and you've watched nothing, those are the ones that's like, okay, you can put a pause on them and just catch up with everything. And then once you've caught up, go back and read those. Because yeah, everything Greg puts out always ties into what's in the current storyline. Greg, come on, man. I'm never going to say skip it, there's nothing in there. Literally the only ones that I can say skip it, you're good, are the crossovers. Those are the only ones. And I'm still going to say, eventually go get them. Because they're still, you know, fun in their own little way. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're just trying to catch up, those are the ones to aim for, and then go back to the other ones. Read up on those ones. Because it's a thing of, yeah, like with Demona, everything that happened is past. Is it important? Yes, because you pick up on things. And it's in, you know, nothing's hidden. It's, you know, it's right there. But it's like nothing there is, oh, if I don't read this right now, I don't know what's happening here. You know, you don't get lost because you didn't read those 5 issues. It's, oh, Bumblebee didn't fall. Bumblebee didn't fall. It's more of a thing of, if you catch up on everything, then go back and read Demona, you'll go, oh, that sort of thing. Greg, don't worry. I never tell anyone to skip stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. So that was from Kevin. So thank you, Kevin, for the question. I have so many. From Sean Malloy 0528. Any new delays in the Gargoyles clan building graphic novel? When does it release? Too bad the show wasn't coming back. Delays. There really is no answer. The delays keep happening. Again, it seems like the Kickstarter, if you ordered from Kickstarter, those ones are going out. The Amazon ones, who knows what's going on there? I don't know. I get what you're saying. Now watch Angelica get referenced constantly. I honestly, to make me look bad, I could see Craig doing just to spite me. Craig's gonna do no. But yeah, no. Okay, so Paul Wright asks, do you know anything about the trade paperbacks or hardcover collected editions being released anytime soon? Like yeah, again, it's just, Dark Ages doesn't have anything. I don't think anything was announced for Dark Ages or Quest, not as a hardcover thing. There's Evan Sarola. It's just the main stories that I think have been, collected. Everything else is just an individual issue. So yeah, and again, in terms of releases, aim for the Kickstarter link. If someone can drop the Kickstarter, if YubTub will let you, if someone could drop the Kickstarter link in the comments, that would be great, because pre-order's still open. Pre-orders are still open. And I just clicked on it, and yeah, even the foil covers are there. Oh, the color sketch covers are still there. There's so much. Yeah, the trade paperbacks are still there. Hardcovers, still there. It's all there. The lithograph is still there. Yeah, it's just certain, the gold foil cover is gone. The purple foil cover is still gone. Why does it say all gone in one section and it says pre-order in another? Oh, maybe because you can't pledge. Never mind. Because you can't pledge. But let's just make sure. Let's just make sure. I don't want anything derping it up. Yeah, pre-order. I have a feeling that maybe the Kickstarter is doing a little bit better in getting stuff out before Amazon. But that's not having anyone behind the scenes that can say around, you know, without giving away completely everything, to say, hey, yeah, we're still delayed, we're whatever, that sort of thing. It's all speculation. Quest and Dark Ages are up for pre-order. See, there you go. Pre-ordered Demona. If I love something and the author, I go in wanting to go wherever the author wants to take me. If I hate something, then I go in wishing Grogu gets... Oh my god, stop with the Grogu! I just got back from doing karaoke with my friends. Late birthday outing for me and my bestie. Oh, I hope you had a blast, Evan Star. And happy belated birthday. I honestly, I hope it was a blast. Yes, and put it in the Discords. Any one of my members want to be a delight and put it in the Discords, or I can do it too, but who else? Yeah, a lot of people complaining about the delays, guys. Literally, I wish I could do something about it. Granted, if I was working there, probably fewer delays, but yes, I got a couple people going that, you know, they didn't realize the comics were going, so at least the news is at least my video's getting out there. I am so glad that people are going, hey, didn't know the comic was a thing. So yay. I think that was all of them. Again, there's just so many, so apologies if I missed a question. But I think I got everything. But yeah, when it comes to delays, honestly, if somebody from Dynamite wants to, you know, be the like to send me a message and be like, hey, can you get this news out there, because apparently our messages aren't getting out there or something, then by all means, I will be happy to do that. Because it's just, guys, you got to get better at explaining why there's delays. Like that's it. That's when people get frustrated. It's just they don't mind waiting. None of us do. We have waited forever for all of this. But after a while, like when there's silence, it gets frustrating. It's the silence that's frustrating. Yes, the Kickstarter link. Well, the solicit for number 2 indicates a return to Avalon. Story's already getting good. Again, it never really gets bad. It just gets better. Oh, this stuff's addicting. Oh my god, I'm gonna drink that whole thing and I really shouldn't. I should have dinner. I'm just gonna drink horchata instead. Okay, so that was the comic related question. So again, thank you. And this is a thing, guys. You got questions, you can either leave you can leave it on the comments of the videos. There we go. I got it out. I got it out. Or wait till there's a live. Like, it's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here for. And especially when it's me and Greg, we got it all covered. We got it all dang covered. Heck, I go to Greg half the time too. Okay. So someone had a really fun, and I think I already knew the answer to this, but I wanted to leave it for the live. So it's Field Kabuki again. So we're gonna have to figure out probably some alternate words, because this might get a little bit spicy. Wait. I had somebody express skepticism about the ongoing, saying they're not holding their breath for anything to come out. I told them there were delays, but a 100% release rate. Trick was. See, that's the thing. I understand having skepticism because whatever, but this isn't, hey, we heard from someone and blah, blah, blah. It's literally, this came from the mouth of Greg. These are Greg Weisman's words. If I had had the capability of taking the footage of Greg saying it and sticking it in the video, I would have. You can't download videos unless you're a YubTub member, and I'm not doing, like, YubTub, whatchamacallit, that other service that they sell for like $30 a month. Craziness. But yeah, that their specific membership, that's the only way you can download videos. I'm like, no. But oh yeah, it's bath time. It's bath time. Again, if anyone wants to take a screenshot and show Splargry Goober what they're missing out on, by all means. But yeah, it's like, it's directly from Greg's mouth. Why, like, the only thing that literally happens is possibly a delay in getting it out, but it's going to come out, so. Oh, there are ways to download YubTub videos. Oh, I know, Greg, but again, like, no, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into I've been doing that since college. But anyway, okay. So the Gargoyles question, the Gargoyles culture question, and I think I already know the answer to this, but you know what? Let's put it up for thing anyway. I'm curious about how the concept of virginity is viewed by beings that are not human, because caring about it and giving it meaning is very cultural in humanity. There are cultures that attach a lot of shame to losing it, while there are many others that don't really care or think about it all that much. I wonder how gargoyles would feel about it, because while they have their own distinct cultures, they still aren't human and view existence very differently. Now, if I remember correctly, and again, my brain's a little, but if I remember correctly, gargoyles don't give AF. Gargoyles do not attach the stigma to virginity as much as humans do. Greg will correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, it's they don't care, because again, because this was commented on my, which video was it? I believe it was my Goliath top 5 video. And of course, that's where it's like, oh yeah, Goliath lost his virginity to Demona, obviously. So yeah, they don't much care about virginity. It's in my experience, people enjoy whining, bitching. Not wrong. And I get the skepticism, but they're doing an awful lot of promo for a series that may not come. I think Weisman would say gargoyles are not that uptight. Yeah, because again, if it was a thing of a cultural thing of, yeah, you don't do this, first of all, Greg wouldn't have said that, yeah, they lost their virginity to one another. That it's right out there. So yeah, that's not spicy at all. That's a good sociological question. It's fun. Again, it's always the possibility of going into spicy territory because it's virginity. But yeah, no, it's very tame. But yeah, as far as I remember, it's gargoyles don't care. It's not a culture. Now, does that change based on the clan? That's a possibility. Because as much as gargoyles, again, have their own culture, we've seen how clans like the Ishimura clan tend to pick up a few human habits, at least in like clothing and whatever, so they kind of intermingle. So whether that changes depending on where the gargoyles are. Gargoyles tend to mate for life, of course, Goliath and Demona notwithstanding, but I think sex isn't the same as mating. Yeah. I'd lose my virginity to Demona too. Wait, what? They may not have sex with someone outside their mate, but before that person becomes their mate. But yeah, from what we know so far, they don't, again, there's no stigma on losing one's virginity. But that may change depending on the era. That might change on how close they are with humans, all that stuff. There are deleted scenes of Brooklyn wanting to find someone so frequently because Lex and Broadway kept calling him a label. Why you gotta pick on my boy? Why you gotta pick on my boy? And my phone's so many. Oh, no. I see my phone flashing. I finally remembered to actually turn off the notifications before I went live, and it's just flashing at me. I'm like, who's bothering me? Everybody. It's like, you guys really wait until I'm live to start. What? No, Sam's got to go back to work. See you later, Sam. Have fun. Don't, you know, don't work too hard. Don't work too hard. Just do what you got to do. Don't work too hard. All right, so that's all the big stuff. And we did that in half an hour? Oh, that's lame. That's lame. We did that in half an hour. Even the virginity talk took 5 seconds. Like, what the heck? If you read Dark Ages, I am fairly sure Hippolyta was crushing on Angel and jealous of Goliath. More than likely, I have to reread it. It's been probably a year since I've read it. Well, you know what they say about gargoyles with big noses. Do I? And also, who has the big nose? Because we know Brooklyn doesn't. He's got a big mouth. I need to take another look at that now. Yeah, it's one thing of you read it one time, you always have to read it a second time just to make sure you didn't miss anything. And then it's like, oh, I need to read it a third time because apparently I still miss stuff. It's one reason, like, heck, that still happens to me with the episodes. You watch it once, twice, three. I'm watching the show on like the 10th, 20th time now. It's like, how did I miss this? Ugh. Most of that time was trying to open the box. Yeah, you're not. 15 minutes of that was just me struggling with a box because first I didn't know there was tape on the other side, and then second, just the air pressure. I couldn't get the box to lift. Oh yeah, it's funny. I told myself I was going to finally have dates figured out for how my scheduling is going to go from when I'm gone, and I still have no idea. Because the thing is, I don't want to tie myself down with dates other than, hey, yeah, probably not having lives, because literally I cannot figure out how it's going to work in my parents' house. I wanted to say outlay. That's not the right. The layout. Why am I like this? Prude of the first one. So yeah, at most I can say for my trip to Ontario, I probably won't be doing a live. I did manage to get that lapel mic for stupid cheap, so I did pick one up. I haven't tested it out. I'm going to try and test it out before I leave, because if I can make it work, I can maybe do a short live on the 12th. Maybe. No guarantees. Again, for my members, I'll let you know in the Discord. For everyone else, I'll be posting it on social media if it does happen. If it doesn't happen, it's just going to be whatever. I'll put a sad face of, yeah, no. Because I'll be at the hotel for TFCon, so maybe the 12th will work. No guarantee. And it's also depending on how dead I am. Anyone who's done a convention knows. But yeah, no live on the 4th, the 11th, or the 18th. Oh, this is gonna suck. 3 weeks and no... Oh, this is gonna suck. I would say have fun and don't worry about videos, but I know some viewers get weird about not having any updates. Yeah, so, like, again, that's the lives. They're different. I am still very much trying to get all the videos recorded. I literally leave this week. So I'm trying to get everything recorded so that I can at least still upload once a week while I'm gone. Because that's all I'm going to be able to manage. I did this last year. Granted, I was only uploading 1 video a week at that last year. I wasn't doing 2 videos a week. But given how difficult it was for me to get out 1 video a week, I wasn't going to try for 2. It's like, no, I already know how it is, so I can only manage 1 video a week. Okay, so obviously this Tuesday, there's going to be a Gundam video. Friday is going to be a video. That one's going to be weird for me to manage because literally that's my flight day. I'm hoping the time change works out so far. It's right there. It's right there. We'll see. The 12th, nothing, because that's TFCon, so just don't bother me. No. The 12th, no video. The 16th, no video. Wait, I'm in June. What the hell am I doing? Guys, I was looking at June. I was looking at June. Oh my god. I was looking at June. Can I start my vacation now? I was looking at June. Because the layout requires an outlay. You guys are too much. I hate you. Oh my god. Okay, so let's try this again. So, now that it says July, the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th, there won't be a live. I give up. Yeah, those days it's just the layout of the house just doesn't work, and it's like bedrooms, and it doesn't. So it's like if I was doing something quiet, that's a different thing. Trying to, if it changes, I will let you guys know. So yeah, the 12th, maybe I will try something for the 12th. I think I got, okay. So this Tuesday, which is the 30th, Gundam video. The Friday the 3rd, it's going to be weird. I should be able to get the Gargoyles video up. Fingers crossed. The 10th and the 14th, no, because I'm dead. The 10th is TFCon, and the 14th I'm still dead from TFCon. Literally takes me like 2 to 3 days to recover from that con. It's insanity. So yeah, the 3rd, the 17th. Okay, 30th, 3rd, 17th, 24th, all have videos. Unless something, again, goes crazy. Everything should be kosher there. I think I go back to the 2 videos a week on the 28th. Don't quote me on that. Because I think I'm back by then. And I should be able to get back on schedule by then. And between the 17th and the 31st, there's at least 1 Gundam video in there. Because I'm doing like Gargoyles, Gundam, Gargoyles, or Gundam, Gargoyles. I don't even know which pattern I'm doing yet. There's going to be a pattern. Just something. Because I don't want to skip out on my Tuesday shenanigans. Don't want to ignore it completely. It's just not twice a week. That's it. Okay. I hope that made sense this time. Oh. Okay. What did I miss in the chat? Greg, someone asked me to refer to Angel as Demona all the time, but if I can refer to the same character as Jimmy McGill, Saul Goodman, and Gene Takovich, excuse me, depending on the era of his life, I can do Angel. Angel is Angel, Demona's Demona. They are technically 2 different characters. Technically. But yeah, like Angel didn't... I mean, we do it for the Cold Trio depending on the era. We can do it with the other characters in Dark Ages. Apparently names are too many names for... Characters only get 1 name. That's it. Yeah, what is with these people that you keep coming across, Greg? I don't even come up across this many people. I thought you could upload multiple videos and set them to go live on various dates. No, Packrat, on the YubTub side, I 100% can. That's easy enough. So that way, that's why for for the date where I'm flying out and I have to post a video. In terms of the video going live, easy enough. So long as I remember to frickin' do it. I have put the wrong date for an upload for a future. I've done that. So it's more of a me thing rather than what technology will let me do. But also because I still post my videos on like Facebook and all that stuff, some places will let me schedule an upload, some won't. And then because Facebook is really freaking stupid and doesn't like it when you attach links in your post, that's why if you even just take a gander at my Facebook page, when I link a video, it's always in the comments, because then it gets a bigger push from Facebook. If you put the link in the actual post, they don't show it off as much. It's the dumbest freaking thing that they've done. I hate it. And that's why everything includes a picture now, because Facebook likes it's the dumbest thing. So yeah, it's that one. I can't schedule it properly with the link in the comments. That's the one where, again, if that comes out late, I don't care. But me properly scheduling something when I can't even read the correct month, we're asking for a little much now. Vacation beginning, it's done. It's done. Look, it's done. I still have so many videos to record and so many to start editing, and my brain's done. My brain's done. Oh, go ahead and start your vacation. I started mine about 52 minutes ago. See, there we go. Does even voices from the Erie takes breaks when we need to, don't sweat it. I know, but I at least want to do one video a week because I can't even do my lives. If it was, look, I don't have time to edit, but we can at least do a 2-hour live every week, I'd do that instead. But I have to skip out on the lives because it's just, again, the layout of the house just doesn't work. And the time is actually biting me in the butt this time. Because here, first of all, layout kind of works. But also it's, 6:47 my time, and most of you guys, it's 8:47. Which great. So once I'm in Eastern time, oh, now it's 8:47 and now it's getting late for the other people in the house. So like that becomes the issue. So I'm dealing with older folks now. Normally I try to keep certain things private, but my B-day is at the end of July. Happy early birthday, Cosmina. I am also a July baby. I am. That's all I'm saying. Mostly because I've stuff. Imagine the day when the Bandai Disney partnership is sealed, allowing for Gargoyle Gundams. Man, if that happens, I'm gonna go broke. Like legit broke. I'll try to remember to say it again closer to the real time. I was at work and to see the results of WWE today. Maybe. Oh yeah, today's. No, wait, no, today's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Legit, half this week I forgot what day it was. I legit didn't know where I was. But yay. Which reminds me, legit, I have to go steal my housemate's laptop as soon as we're done here, because the Argentina game starts at 8. At least it's not during the live. I'd actually be like antsy, right? Granted, they're going to do fine, but I would be antsy right now if Argentina was playing right now. So I'm really glad that the game doesn't start until we're done. And then tomorrow's Canada. Everyone cheer for Canada. It is the group of 32. They are out of the group, out of the group stage. Now it's do or die. So cheer for Canada. Tomorrow we play it. Well, 1 p.m. my time. Thanks for the tip about links in Facebook. Did not know that. Will change how I market voices. Yeah, Greg, the only reason I found out was because there's a local page that I follow, and they actually post every now and then. It's like, hey, yeah, I was wondering why my posts weren't doing well, so I did this, blah, blah. Like they put up all the behind the scenes stuff on their Facebook pages. Like, oh, that's a thing. So yeah, that's why my links aren't in. For the other like groups and stuff, I don't much care, but for my page itself, yeah, I throw it into the comments for that. Ooh, is it time to talk WWE now? I mean, by all means, Mighty Dark Side, you guys can start talking WWE. I have no idea what's going on. And despite knowing that now I can actually stream WWE matches and stuff, events, because that's how I've been watching the World Cup, I might actually be able to start getting back into WWE properly, although my mother does have access to Netflix, so I can watch it while I'm out there. But again, it's a thing of trying to get the TV from her when she wants to watch it. Like, now I have to fight for the TV, whereas here I don't. So no, Cosmina, we're not saving you from the cat kisses. Those are the best things ever. No AI Desi. No. Planning to attend Steel City Con in Pittsburgh in August, which will be a madhouse due to the headliner announced last week, John Cena. How do you see him? Like, how do you know he's actually there? From what I've heard... Is it true Patrick Stewart was originally going to be Goliath's voice in Gargoyles? And Greg already answered for me. It is not true. They had Patrick Stewart in mind, but he didn't audition. He was out of their price range anyway, so he was never originally Goliath. Yeah, no. They were just... Yeah, it was a thing of they would like to use him for a voice. But yeah, he was out of their price range, and Greg wasn't the type to be like, hey, do you mind asking your buddy? He's not that type. So they just never got Patrick Stewart. Ooh, sports talk. We had Robin and John Weissman on Voices for Hunter's Moon Part 1, and John works for the Dodgers, so I had to fake at least one sports question. Oh my goodness. See, that's the one you should have had me for. Granted, I know nothing about the Dodgers. I will give it that. I have not been paying attention to baseball at all this year so far. It's soccer. This happens once, technically every 2 years. World Cup every 4 years, but 2 years ago was the Copa. So for me, it's technically every 2 years. So yeah, it's soccer season right now. Baseball's every year. If this was overlapping with hockey, that might be a bigger... But at least soccer is on during the day and then hockey's on at night, that sort of thing. So yeah. As far as WWE goes, I have a bit of a gripe with someone running his mouth a bit late, being a jerk, and that person is Bully Ray Dudley. He was saying some nasty stuff about John Moxley. So I don't know who John Moxley is, but Bubba and Ray Dudley. Yeah, those are names I remember. Having the captain would have been so cool for the... Yeah, it would have. Like, having Patrick Stewart there would have been awesome. And again, but we didn't lose anything. We didn't lose anything not having him. Because also for us... Like, granted, these are all well-known voices. But as a kid, a lot of the, names and whatever, they just... So you just watch the show as it is. Patrick Stewart has such... a distinct voice that I think even as a kid I would have picked up on the fact that it was him. So I'm kind of glad that, because again, I watched Star Trek as a kid, so I'm kind of glad that he didn't get that he was too expensive for Gargoyles. I just can't picture any other voice coming out of Goliath's mouth than Keith David. No, that's the thing, and this is why I want them to get an animated show back, picking up from wherever the comics leave off. None of this reboot nonsense. Because unfortunately, our cast is getting old. We already lost Ed Asner. It's the thing of time. That's the curse of time. So I would really like to at least be able to get like a season or two out once more and be like, hey, yeah, we got to bring the original cast back and they still sound amazing. They're gonna have their little own WWE discussion in the chat. I literally have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna let them do their thing. The other two voices Patrick Stewart was thought for was Macbeth and King Arthur, and honestly, I'm happy with the actors. Yeah, I could see him being a King Arthur, not a Macbeth. I know, but I can see him more as a King Arthur than a Macbeth. But I'm happy with the people. I'm especially happy who we got for Macbeth. But yeah, King Arthur's good enough. Again, I don't need Patrick Stewart in there. I don't. He's done enough. It's fine. We have him as Professor X. Good enough. Good enough. Nobody ever asks why Gates McFadden didn't do a voice. Maybe in a third season. In my head, she's the voice of Verity. Again, I don't really go, oh, why didn't we get so-and-so? Why couldn't we get this person? As long as they do a good job, I don't care who we get, honestly. What I don't want are like the big celebrity names. That's what I don't want. It's too much of a common thing that they're doing. I hated it when I saw the cast for Transformers 1. Like, great, yeah, they're going to do a fine job because they're actors. And I hate that you are, instead of going, hey, we have a great freaking storyline, you're going, hey, look at the big names we got. Like, I hate it. I absolutely despise it. One of the few times I actually like that, hey, yeah, we got a big name for this, Robin Williams as the genie. Him, like, you can't get anyone else for genie. I'm sorry. They tried it with Will Smith, and look how that bombed. Robin Williams is genie. But when it comes to, oh, we got this name for this one for this one. Like, when I watched Toy Story, I wasn't quite aware of who they had picked up for the voices. So again, I just enjoyed it. But they picked all those big names so that the adults would want to go see it. And that way, that whole sort of thing. Yeah, I hate the pandering to the big name celebrities. Like, you have legit voice actors and you're just going for the name. Not saying they did a bad job, but you have legit voice actors. All right. Okay, they're all they really went full WWE chat. I love this. Yeah, except for Asner, may rest in peace. Yep. Well, he did play Richard the Lionheart in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh my god, Robin Hood Men in Tights. I love that movie. Freaking love that movie. I think Moran was saying that about my idea. Bobcat. Oh god. Oh, Bobcat voicing Goliath, which would have been no. No. If you're talking about who I think you are, and I know very few celebrities with the name Bobcat, no. If Patrick Stewart should voice anyone, my vote in Gargoyles is for him voicing Merlin. I'll take that. I can accept Merlin for Patrick Stewart. Yeah. And it jumped on me. It jumped on me. Truth be told, I don't really connect the voices to the text on the pages. I can somehow just sort of absorb the text as text. I don't even know what excuse me. I don't even know what animation style they should use for an animated reboot. DuckTales was great, but not fitting for Gargoyles. Own House, Gravity Falls are great, but also not fitting. The thing is, the animation style keeps changing every few years, so even the newer DuckTales is technically out of... It's off trend now. It's not a thing. If anything, because X-Men 97 was X-Men 97. Why can't Gargoyles be Gargoyles? Why try and revamp what was done so beautifully back in the 90s? Just bring back the old animation. Why mess with a good thing? Judd Nelson as Hot Rod, Leonard Nimoy as Galvatron, and Orson Welles as Unicron, and nobody was bigger than Orson Welles. But the thing is, me originally watching that, and granted, I was already older, but I didn't pick up on who the heck was who. I think I picked up on Leonard Nimoy, because again, that's a voice that's too in your face. But Judd Nelson, Orson Welles, no idea. I had no idea when I was watching. I just enjoyed it. South Park used big celebrity names, but put them as background characters. For example, George Clooney was the voice of Turkey number 3. Yeah, see, that's what you do. You just throw him a nonsense part. I never read with voices either. Depends. Robin Williams was going to play Professor Oak in Pokemon Detective Pikachu. No. I love Robin Williams. No. Professor Oak has very much a certain character from what I remember as a kid. I love Robin Williams, but no. He's got to be able to just let loose, you know? And again, for Detective Pikachu, you legit already have oh my, Ryan Reynolds. The thing is, it's like, oh yeah, here's our huge cast of all these comedians. Like, there's 10 of them. And everyone's trying to land their jokes and make their jokes. Now, granted, they all do a good job. But when there's too many people fighting to make all these jokes, the whole thing kind of falls. Just like, if you want to see where it's like, hey, yeah, we're giving this comedian their shot because they're not a big name yet, alongside a big name comedian, and then a bunch of other people who can do comedy well, go watch The Birdcage. It is freaking hilarious. It's Robin Williams, and oh my god, I hate myself for forgetting his name. Oh my god. Nathan Lane. I didn't even have to, oh, I'm so happy I remembered his name before the thing came up. Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. Oh my god. Like, if it is gloriously done, and you just have the one huge name comedian and a bunch of other funny people, and it works so well because you don't have personalities bashing or like trying to say, hey, look, this is my time to shine. I need to land this many jokes and this sort of thing. So yeah. Being weird here. Who isn't being weird here? I just remembered Sir Patrick Stewart did voice a statue of William Shakespeare in Romeo and Juliet. I'd rather... stupid chat jumped on me. I'd rather meet Merlin in a Gargoyles comic on stage before I speculate as to who should voice him. We met Verity. Switch to live chat, not top chat. I'm on live chat. I am on live chat. It just doesn't like me. An animated reboot of Gargoyles should never exist. No. What did I just say? Not a reboot. It's got to pick up from where the comics are. Oh god, we don't want another Thundercats story. I've heard great things about X-97 season 2. Yeah. If Disney ever did Gargoyles without Weissman, I'd actively boycott it. Disney may own it, but yeah, it belongs to Greg. No, that's why it's like, first of all, no reboots. Pick up where the comics, wherever you stop the comics to start the animated series, like, that's the way it should go. And use the same animation style. And make sure Greg is writing. And it jumped on me again. And it went the other way this time. Yeah, Robin Williams wouldn't have made a good professor. Professor Oak. He's got to be serious and like, it's a different Goofy. I know he had his wacky moments, but Robin Williams is a totally different type of Goofy. And again, you have to remember, Genie. Professor Oak is not an off-the-walls character. Goofy moments, but... yeah, you have to rein things in a bit. That's why Splargry and I will never be in the same chat at the same time. Wait, see, it's still skipping things on me because I'm like, why? What about all the girl Ghostbusters movies? Like, what? Which I did not watch. Just never got around to it. All the budget for voice acting and none for animation feels wrong. Not wrong. Nathan Lane won an Emmy for voice acting Timon, beating Keith David for Goliath. I am sure that was Emmy voter remembering The Lion King. The fact that Nathan Lane didn't get an award for The Birdcage. Granted, he got an Emmy for Timon. That's fine. But the fact that he did not get anything for The Birdcage. Come on, that just... And then finding out that Robin Williams wanted to play Nathan Lane's part originally because, hey, I've done Mrs. Doubtfire. Why shouldn't I do, the drag queen part? And then they oh, so glad they switched. Bryan Cranston as Professor Oak. Yeah, I can see that. That I can see. That I can see. Professor Oak was more of a dad joke type. Yeah, see? That's the part that I was like, what type of comedy was it? And it's very... Yeah, it's funny, but it's, yeah, dad joke. Comedic actors can do drama. Look at Bryan Cranston going from Malcolm in the Middle to Breaking Bad. Robin Williams. No. Robin Williams has done many serious parts. Many serious parts. And he's done well. One of them would have been, what was it? Goodwill? No. Am I misremembering? Did he do Goodwill Hunting? I know there's another one. He's done so many serious parts. And he's done well in all of them. It's just, yes, Goodwill Hunting. Yay. I did remember correctly. No. It's not saying that he can't do that one. It's just when you have someone like Robin Williams, let them do what they want. An actor like Robin Williams, an actor like Bryan Cranston, just let them do what they need to. You don't even need a director for them. Just let them have that. Dead Poet Society. Yeah, like... Yeah, no. These are great, fantastic actors. It's just when you see, again, especially with Genie, where they let him run, like, do what you will. And look how fantastic it turned out. The Birdcage, actually, I just found out was another one where the director had to ask, look, can we do one take the way I want, and then you guys can do whatever the heck you want? Apparently that's the way it worked for that movie, and that's why it's so good, because yeah, the director let the actors do as they please. It's like, just give me my one take, and then you guys can, you know, do what it is that you do. And I think most of the takes that they were just doing whatever they wanted ended up in the movie. So it's just that thing of sometimes actors know what they're doing. Let them play. Let them play. They know what they're, you know, as long as they understand the character and they're not gonna it up. Let them play. I miss Robin sometimes. We could use his aura again today, but I'm glad for what he gave us, and I hope he's resting in peace. I was literally touring the parks of this province my first time out here when I saw the news that he had passed. I was so freaking, I was like, oh, this just ruined the trip. This just ruined the trip. But yeah, we always lose the good ones way too. Ed Asner, I know he was up there in age, but still, we lose the good ones way too soon. And as I like to remind people when they complain about certain people, evil doesn't die. And I have yet to be proven. It takes a while for evil to die. So when we lose the good ones young, it's enjoy them while you can, because the universe likes to keep the evil ones around. Although they probably had to do some serious editing of Robin Williams' Genie. Yeah, serious editing, but it's like, here's a table of stuff. Go nuts. Just let them have fun. And look how amazing it was. When you cast certain actors for certain roles, you get out of the way and let them do what they do. Yeah. And Grogu won't jump away because evil doesn't die. My God, Greg. It's a little green puppet. Let it go. Be like Elsa and let it go. George Carlin was another one I was bummed about. He was only 71. Yeah, see? That's young. 71 is young. I don't care what anyone says. Like, of course, I'm used to having, like, grandparents die not until they're, like, 100. So, again, don't say anything about the grand. What I'm saying is 71, no matter what anyone says, is very young. You should be lasting until, like, in your 80s and 90s. George Carlin is the GOAT comedian in my... Yeah. I hated Elsa and Frozen too. Greg, I'm pretty sure it's a shorter list to ask you what you do like rather than what you hate. Right? I'm pretty sure your hate list is pretty big at this point. Well, I understand Mel Brooks is 100. Yes! My... Cosmina, I was just doing a quick scroll on Facebook and I saw the post quick for Mel Brooks and I'm like, oh God, no. Don't tell me. I was like, oh yeah, he turns 100. Like, oh, the heart attack I had today. But yes, our wonderful Mel Brooks is officially 100. So happy birthday to Mel Brooks. 100 years young. Does that mean he's evil? Did the universe just tell us something about Mel Brooks? He's just a funny evil man? I don't know. Ozzy Osbourne was a celeb death that hit me hard. I think Robin Williams was the one that hit me the hardest. And again, it was just really bad timing too, because it's a thing of, oh, you're trying to enjoy yourself. Boom. And Robin Williams was childhood. So, yeah. Greg has a secret closet shrine of Grogu. I'm willing to bet my life. Yep. Yep. Everything with Grogu on it, he owns. Be glad evil doesn't die. It means we get to torment it longer. A friend threatened to get me a Grogu doll for my birthday. I told him I'd film myself staging something that involved gasoline. I do have my American friend coming up in 2 weeks. I can get her to ship some Grogu out for me. Everyone raise your hand if you want me to taunt Greg after TFCon. Tempted now. Sorely tempted. But I ain't spending real money on buying you a Grogu. I'm gonna go like the thrift store and find something that nobody else wanted. Even though I wasn't a huge Hulkamaniac, Hulk Hogan's death was a shock too. Hulk was a jerk. That's all I'm gonna say on it. So as much as I understand the shock and whatever, and I know a lot of people grew up with Hulk Hogan, I'm not sad. I first saw Robin on Mork and Mindy. Big surprise. I have never watched Mork and Mindy. That's slightly before my time. But every little snippet that I see is like, dang. He's been doing, like, this is just him. This is Robin Williams. Grogu emojis when? Let's see. Let's see how long before we can get a Grogu emoji just for Greg. If I'm going to torture Chuck, I'm going to torture Greg too. Everyone gets tortured here. Give me. Ugh. Memberships. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my thing? Okay, badges and emoji. Now, granted. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I think I need 20 more. Because it's saying they'll unlock 11 emoji if I add 9 more members, but we already have 11. So depending on what the next... Oh, is it going to tell me for 12? Is it going to tell me how many I need for 12? Tell me how many I need for 12. Ah. No. Amount of custom emoji you can upload. Here we go. For 12 emoji, I need... Whoa. I need 50 members. 50. I need so many more eggies. So many more eggies. All the eggs. All the eggs. How many? Does it say how many members I have? Yeah, see, I have 31. So yeah, 9 to reach the 40 to get to the 11 that we already have, plus another 10. So yeah, I was right, 19. 19. I need 19 eggies. 19 little eggies. Where are all my eggies? I like collecting eggies. There, Miranda's substituted the Grogu emoji for now. One I was bummed about years past was Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, because the thing is, again, I wasn't keeping up with WWE for the longest time, but I was, catching up on the documentaries and stuff that they had been doing. And when I found, when I saw the story of Macho Man, I'm like, oh my God, this is so sad. Like, granted, his character annoyed me ever so slightly. Especially when I kept seeing people imitating him. I'm like, stop doing him this injustice. He doesn't, but it's like, fine, whatever. And then seeing all the stuff that he went through and everything, it's like, oh, he was such a good one. Randy's passing sucked. I'm with Desi on yeah, see. This isn't performative. I really hate him. This is why I'm going to send you a Grogu now. I'm sorely tempted. Especially if I could find one out here before I gotta leave. Oh. 100%. And then you can go get that gasoline. See, it's a win-win. You can, and it'll be content. Oh, there's Danica. She's awake. There's my pretty girl. Come on. Danica. There's the pretty face. Look at that. Everyone screenshot this so that you can rub it in Splargy Goobert's face. Oh, she already turned around. Sort of like sticking the cute dog in the show, if that makes sense. That sort of... Hulk Hogan was a... yeah. The only thing worse than being a Grogu. That means I won't be plagued by a heart-eyed Goliath. I mean, if somebody becomes an egg, or somebody buys a bunch of eggs, then yes, it's going to be a bunch of heart... well, it's going to be the... Oh, no, wait. No, heart-eyed Goliath pops up for that, doesn't it? Guys, I don't remember. Does Heart-Eyed Goliath pop up for when you become a member? I don't remember. But we need to do this. Just to confirm for Truck, if getting a membership pops up Heart-Eyed Goliath. I loved hearing Randy Savage's voice in cartoons, namely Wrestler in Dexter's Laboratory. I was surprised to find out when because I found by accident that there's a WWE cartoon and they actually do get the wrestlers to voice themselves. That one kind of took me by surprise. I need to keep streaming that one, but a lot of the streams are bad. Danica looks like a cat that hangs out in my yard. No, she doesn't travel that far, Greg, I promise. She doesn't leave my backyard. Well, you know what they say, imitation is the highest form of flattery. My own cat is cuddling me, but he needs me to feed him. Meow. Yeah. It's past her feeding time, but she's so comfortable. She's so content. She doesn't care. So it works for me. Heg for members, Heart-Eyed Goliath for members, and Heart-Eyed Demona for subscribers, if I recall correctly. See, we need somebody to become an Eggie, just to confirm. Just to confirm, you know? That's all. Besides, we need more Heart-Eyed Goliath in our lives. Truck needs more Heart-Eyed Goliath in his life. Whether it's because somebody decided to become an egg or a hatchling, but egg is fine. Or you know, we use the emojis like crazy in the chat. Truck needs more Heart-Eyed Goliath in his life. He really does. I'm already on your Patreon. Yes, you are, Greg. You're fine. You're fine. This is why I flail when I see patrons buying memberships, because it makes me flail. It just sucks, Greg, that I can't put like a special color for patrons to show that you guys are patrons, sort of thing. So you guys get a fancy color. Like there's you, there's Captain Logan, who, yes, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit all the buttons. But yeah, it's only YubTub members that get a special color and the special badge, which, you know, sucks in that sense. I should be able to do something nice for my patrons on the YubTubs, but that's not a thing. Greg approaches the Grogu doll, gasoline in hand. As he raises the can, a ray of sunlight reflects off of Grogu's eyes, catching Greg's notice and drawing attention to the cute face. All is forgiven. Well, now I definitely got to send him one. And shipping within the States is cheap, so especially if you just shove it in the box, because it doesn't matter, it doesn't need to stay. Its shape, it's a little plushy thing, so you can like get the tiniest box and shove it in there. It's not going to weigh anything. So yeah, the flailing will continue until emojis are shown. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I can agree with that. You're right. I should use blades instead. On the upside, Greg, apparently no one wants me to send you a Grogu, so I'm just going to do it of my own volition if I find one. You better hope I don't find one, because I'll do it. I will. I see my friend next week. I will 100% do it. Now Bumblebee's being nice to me. Every time I try to record a video, he just keeps falling off. And now he's just being nice. Did you mention swords? Oh, we got Miranda excited. We got Miranda excited. Oh my god. This has no right being this good. It literally has no right being... Bonus. Did I don't remember if I said it last week. No, because I was just doing it with water last week. I use soy milk instead of water. It's so much better. So much better. I thought I messaged you, Captain Logan. My bad. They said they did. But then I found out there was another letter going to them. So I don't know which one showed up at her house. But I think it was yours that showed up. Because I told her, it's like, I waited till she was feeling better. So I'm like, I'm not going to send her looking for the mailbox or whatever to go see if it showed up. But she said it did. My apologies. I could have sworn I sent you the message saying that it did. Oh, God. Now... like I confirmed with her last week? Or something. I could have sworn I messaged... Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Logan. My bad. My bad. But it has a left to be that... What? But it has a left to be that good. Oh my gosh. My brain's done. My brain's already done. I don't even want to edit no more. I'm done. I'm done. My vacation starts now. I'm done. When is the first ongoing issue? The first release? Yes, August. So ever had an awkward recording moment? Hunter's Moon Part 1 voices. I lost my train of thought because I spotted a huge wolf spider on the wall across the room. Huge and disgusting. And you can hear me losing my train of thought on the finished show. See, the upside, Greg, of me having only me to deal with during a recording is you'll never notice when stuff like that happens. I managed to just keep recording. I'll go back on my notes, restart from where I didn't, stare at a huge freaking spider, and just keep going. Unless it's freaking hilarious, then I'll leave it in, or I'll put it at the end of the video for funsies, or at the beginning. I don't even know where I would put it, but it would probably be in there if it was funny enough. That's why when I stutter over my words and whatever, I just leave it in. I don't care. All that matters is you get it. Yeah. The upside is no matter when it shows up, like I'm assuming that the letter that she got is from you. Even if, granted, even if I wasn't seeing her in the next 2 weeks, I'd be seeing her eventually. Whatever, we see each other often enough. But she holds on to stuff for forever. It was just... I always send, like, if I'm going to send her stuff, I always wait until essentially June. So that way she's not holding on to stuff and possibly misplacing it. That's the last thing I want to have happen. But she's never misplaced anything. Once I had to have a part sent to her that was this freaking big. And yeah, she didn't lose it. So... well, there's something more for me to listen to later this week. Yep. I hear bugs in Australia are gigantic, just saying. Yeah, you have to look under the car handle before you stick your hand in there. The good news is you'll have fewer other bugs than the spider. That's true. And I spent the second half of the recording both trying to be a good co-host while not losing sight of that thing. After we turned off, I emptied a can of pesticide on it. Oh God, you took a photo of that. Oh. If you're going to put it in the Discord, please, for the love of all that is good, put a thing on it. Oh my God. What's it called? Spoiler. Could put a spoiler on that. I don't want to see that. I don't. Just, no spiders. The beginning of the ongoing announcement video is very adorkable, by the way. I'm glad. The thing is, I wasn't going to keep that in because it was just like, oh my God, I need to record. And then it was just, So I'm like, you know what? Fine. It's funny. Leave it in. And I got to do the SpongeBob joke. So hopefully YubTub doesn't hate me for that one. It's short enough. But I thought it was hilarious. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to leave it in. I actually don't mind spiders, but when they're 4 inches from leg to leg, then not. Wow! No, 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 stop. Stop, stop. No, no spiders. No, no spider. Oh god, I'm getting itchy now just thinking about it. No, stop it. My nearest comic shop is a half-hour drive away, but for the Gargoyles ongoing, it will be worthwhile. Oh yeah, my comic shop is a good, 20 to 30 minutes depending on traffic. The upside is with this place, it's, I can, I may not go, like every week or every month to go pick up, but they'll hold your stuff for like 2 months. So at least I can go, if something happens, like, oh, okay, I can go like every 2 months or whatever, but at least it's been ordered. It's there, it's sitting, I've got it, that sort of thing. I like my new comic shop, and I can just order whatever covers I want, and it shows up, and if there's ever a delay, it eventually shows up. I like my new comic shop. It's kind of an awkward, they were both awkward places to get to, but this one's slightly less awkward, and there's a Dollarama right there too, so it's all good. On second thought, maybe you shouldn't give Lord of the Rings another shot. There's a big spot. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Remember, spiders only wish to bite you to turn you into a superhero. Well, they're... Tell them to hurry it up, man. I've already been bitten by a spider once and nothing happened. I'm very, very upset. Just no. Hey, there's Ghost Max. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh god, now it's gonna be spider talk and Lord of the Rings talk. What have I allowed in my stream? What nonsense? It's one thing when it's WWE, at least it's sports, but come on, Lord of the Rings talk in my chat? Like what? Yes, we just never found out what powers. Morand, the Wikipedia page for Goliath bird eater spider is full of fun facts, such as the thing has a body length of 5.1 inches. It says, oh, stop it. Why are we still talking about spiders in here? Greg, I fully hold you responsible for this, and I am 1000% sending you the Grogu now. And if you won't give me your address, I will find somebody who will give me your address. You are ending up with a Grogu now. This is on you. This is 1000% on you. Is it just me, or can anyone else picture Greg approaching Grogu with a flamethrower in hand like he's Leo DiCaprio Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Die, you franchise tainting puppet. I mean, we could change topics to channels in the Discord if that need feedback. By all means, I don't care. Can we stop with the spider talk? Yeah, I'm waiting for my superhero origin to happen, right? No. What you got against Tolkien, Desi? Everything. No. It just never appealed to me. It just didn't... Yeah, it just wasn't. I tried the first movie. It did nothing. Nothing personally against it. Just not my thing. That's all. Guys, have a good night. My friend's demanding my time. Evan Star, I don't like your friend. I'll see you in Discord. Keep posting on the next live. Good night. Good night, Evan Star. Tell your friend I don't like them. Tell them that they ruined my night now, because now I don't have a Splargy Goobert or an Evan Star, okay? This is utter nonsense. Like, I swear, now Argentina's gonna lose tonight and the night's just gonna suck. This is the craziness. Why is it always the last live? No. Did I take it? No, I didn't take as big a break as last. No, I've always only taken 1 week breaks. I was going to say, does this always happen after, right before I'm going to take a break? No, this is the first time I'm taking a huge break. So this is just new insanity. That's all. Just new insanity. And it's Torture Desi night, apparently, with all the... Still stuck with 2 Logans. Yep. Yep, still stuck with 2 Logans. But at least I have a kitty. At least I have a kitty. Which again, tells Splargy Goobert. Her worst nightmare. You have no idea. You have no idea. Man, I'm still... The stuff I still gotta do before my trip. I haven't even started packing. I leave in less than a week and I haven't even started. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've been this chaotic and this unprepared for a trip. I don't know what I'm doing. Dual wielding Logans. Ugh. Just think of the insanity when you come back from your break. Yeah. Do we tell Splargry Goobert when I'm coming back? I don't know. Because, like, first of all, she went and did adult stuff instead of hanging out with us, which is just gross. And see, her punishment is missing Kitty. The universe knew that she wasn't going to be here and just went, here's a cat. I am going to head out. Everyone have a good night and good luck with your trip, Desi. Thank you, Lindsay. Have a good night. Obviously, chat. Well, we still have the Discord because, yay, Eggy. Oh, no, wait, no. No, Lindsay is a hatchling, I think. I don't remember. But yay, member. See, it helps being a member. You get access to the dang Discord. Can't wait for the sequel to that film focused around Brad Pitt's character. What film are we what? It's happening because I'm here for the second hour. Oh, so we have Greg to blame again. We have Greg. I have yet another thing to blame on Greg. Just gonna blame all the things on Greg. So when I do my pre-trip shop, I'm gonna look for a Grogu, and it's gonna come with me to Ontario, because at least here I only have to pay 5% tax. If I'm gonna send him something to torture him, I'm gonna make sure I pay very little tax. Like, But yeah, when Brad Pitt's character, like, what did I? I do not trust the. I know it says live chat. It just doesn't like me. That's all I can. Oh, Once Upon a Time. All right. Thank you, Mighty Darkside. Thank you for that. Cause yeah, can't trust the Yubtubs. Can't trust my brain. Can't trust anything. Can't trust anything. That's all. I am shaking the desk doing that. Bumblebee, why do you hate me when I record videos and not my lives? Why do you do this? Oh my gosh. I am positive I can find a Grogu pinata around if I look. Can we do this? Can we just all start sending Greg Grogus? I think this should be a thing. We all send Greg a Grogu and just let him have fun building a bonfire and dancing around it, laughing maniacally. I'm pretty sure this is a thing Greg wants to do, with the added bonus of a flamethrower. So I'm good with this. All hail Quentin Tarantino. Man is a jerk, but man are his movies are awesome. Can't win them all. Come on, Desi, you gotta pay the torture tax. No. You're the one that's supposed to be tortured with Heart-Eyed Goliath. And because we don't have a Splargry Goobert in here, you are not being tortured by Heart-Eyed Goliath. So yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. And apparently no one else wants to torture you, which is very surprising. I have to stop by my local comic shop and order me some Gargoyles comics. Yes, you do, Ghost Max. Yes, you do. Truck, it is horchata. Yeah, Logan answered. It's horchata. I picked up a concentrate at my local Hispanic store. Oh my god. If you don't like cinnamon, do not try it. That is the only thing I will. It tastes so dang good, but if you don't like cinnamon, you're not gonna like it. Yeah, I can't weigh in on Quentin's jerkiness without more context. I only know his attitude from interviews. I think you all need to come to Chicago in August. I can offer swordplay, malort, really thick pizza, Grogu pinata, and then we can all go over to Fan Expo and annoy Gregory's. I mean, I'm for this. The problem is, like, accommodations is, like, the flights, I could technically drive. The flights are an issue. That's the problem. And August. No, I got nothing going on in August. The thing is, if I do that, we can't do a live. If torture involves tax, that means it's technical and organized, so, pain technician. There we go. Logan and TLK and Cosmina coming through with not only the heart-eyed Goliath, but the heart-eyed tongue-out Goliath. All is right with the world once again. Apparently not, truck. Apparently things are not going according to your very cunning plan. My plan's working. See, Cosmina bowed down to peer pressure, and Logan got the ball started. Damn it, I hate when a very cunning plan falls apart. What was it? It's make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, throw away the plan. If I remember my my Flash episodes correctly. And by that I mean the actual CW Flash. I think it was on CW Flash. Oh crud, I don't even remember which episode it was. Because they all just... So are we doing Fan Expo then? I work for an airline, so I can... Gimme. You work for an airline. Which airline and how many deals can I get? Gimme. If I can save, you know, the couple dollars required just to fly to Ontario, I will do it. Yeah, it was Captain Cold, but I don't remember which episode. How does one get a job for an airline? I'd love to switch careers. Like, I wouldn't mind working for an airline. I don't want to deal with the people. I don't want to deal with the people. I have heard them at the airport when something goes wrong. I don't want to deal with them. It sounds like the Harry Potter plan. No. Captain Cold's planning rules. Everyone, at least everyone remembers it. American Airlines. Oh, American Airlines screwed me over so hard last year. So hard. Oh, I am not fond of American Air. The flight attendants were freaking great. The gate peoples. I work fast food, so unfortunately no way I can afford any kind of travel at the moment except very local. Oh, we could really start getting paid living wages. I work for a call center, but I am not on the phones. I'm in charge of the compliance department. I get paid to judge people. Can I have your job, Greg? I want to get paid to judge people. I already do it for free. I would really like to get paid for it. I always follow the rule of the 7 Ps. Previous proper planning prevents piss poor performance. Very nice. It was later on in the show, but pre-crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah, it's like, the thing is they overlapped, but it's like, okay, so it was on actual Flash. It wasn't, yeah. I do not know Captain Cold. Captain Logan, how do you not know Captain Cold? Aren't you captains supposed to know one another? Like, isn't this a thing? Like, you not keeping the loop with other captains? Like, what's going on here? Are you aware of Private Pyro? What? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was going to say that can't be a real character. I was right. It's one of the reasons I really want to be an artist and get my YubTub channel off the ground. I don't blame you, Cosmina. Well, if anyone where I'm at gave you a hard time, I will find them and they will know my ire. It was in, oh. I gotta... Pretty sure I'm getting the letters wrong. No, that's not the right airport code. Hold on. Nope, that's Baltimore. Son of a gun. I'm Googling this. I want to, because I don't remember it. Ah, DFW. There we go. I'm like, I know it starts with a D. It's DFW. It was DFW. I don't like them. They... So, quick thing. I was coming out of Baltimore. I did another TFCon. But I had a layover at DFW, which the layover was fine. I despise layovers. I try to avoid them as much as possible, especially now after that one. But every time I have a layover, something goes wrong. But yeah, I had a layover in DFW, and there was a storm coming through, so flight was delayed, which is fine. Delays happen. We were stuck on the plane for way too long. But eventually, they went, hey, yeah, we're not moving, so everyone off the plane, and we'll try and find, you know, just get out, we're not moving. So I swear I'm missing a step. It feels like I'm missing a step. But anyway, whole point of the matter was, They were giving hotel vouchers to people because it was going to be a while before we could fly out again. Which again was fine. They're like, okay, here's your voucher. Here's I think I got a food voucher. I don't even remember. It was stupid. But hotel voucher. Okay, go there. There's the hotel. There's a shuttle that takes you. Got to the hotel, and it turns out that the people working for American Airlines were just sending people to random hotels and not checking to see if they had space for the people they were sending to the hotels. And apparently there's actually a proper process, and the people at the airport were not following the proper process. So I got to sleep in a hotel lobby. I think I got like an hour before going back to the airport to get my next flight to finally make it home. And that day I went about, I was awake for a good like 30 plus hours. I was not happy. And that was American Airlines. Hey, there's Zero. Captain Cold, a pirate. Oh, guys, we need to tell Captain Logan about the awesomeness that is Captain Cold. I tried call center work before. It was bad. It was very bad. And because I am in charge of compliance, I am the most hated person in the company. If their performances suck, they don't make commission. But as I say, they choose their scores. I just listen. Not wrong. He's a thief with an ice gun. Anti-hero, yeah. Does he not captain anything? Wow, that is a shock. DFW is the company hub for American Airlines. That just makes this worse, man. Yeah, legit, I think I left the hotel in Baltimore at like 11 a.m. I had a late flight at least, and I didn't get back home until, yeah, it was like the afternoon the next day when I finally got home. Like yeah, it sucked. There's Splurgery Goobert. We got a Splurgery Goobert with 20 minutes to go. We got a Splurgery Goobert. Legends was my favorite of the CW DC Comics shows. Seasons 3 to 6 were amazing. I missed a bunch of Legends. I need to go back and watch it. I would get the worst call center score ever. Not so deep, less money. Captain Cold's real name is Leonard Snart, so of course he became a villain. He just has an ice gun and alliteration, yep. I do love his portrayal in the Flash series, so I like, it's a goofy character, but in the Flash TV show, yeah, Captain Cold, one of my favorite characters. The volume of password resets we had to go in. Pay no attention to the bottom right corner. That would only get you deducted 2 points for tone. I dealt with someone this week who read Pennsylvania's peanut. What? How do you mess up Pennsylvania that bad? What? Leonard Snart sounds like an anagram for standalone. I did time as a customer service engineer for the electric utility for a while. It was real fun to deal with all the buildings where the mayor's daughter, who doesn't exist, was going to be moving in. Wow. And there's Splurgery Goober making up for lost time. First saw Captain Cold on the classic cheesy Super Friends TV show. Wow. All I can say is I'm sorry they didn't do right by you. I'm working and living in Pennsylvania, but I would be willing to help out if it's in my power when it comes to flight discounts and stuff. Like, the thing is, I don't see, the handful of times I fly to the States, I generally don't take American Airlines. Not because I avoid them, it just doesn't seem to work out. Like I know now to do better. because the last time I flew to Florida, again, there was a layover. First of all, yeah, fine, give me a layover, but I'm actually staying in Toronto and not dealing with an actual layover, because the last time I did that, I nearly missed my connecting flight to Florida. I don't even remember the airline. Probably was Air Canada. But it's just like a thing of, I need to reschedule stuff. So it's either no layover or a big freaking layover, because, but yeah, every time I have a layover, something messes up. But yeah, anytime I fly to like LA, it's always with WestJet, because they're the only ones with decent flights out of Calgary in that direction. When I fly out to Ontario, granted, I have my choice of airlines, but I always tend to choose Porter because it's only 2 seats per row. So there's no middle seat. Plus the parents help with that flight. So, and then the few times I've done the East Coast, actually, it's really random. East Coast, I never remember which airlines I take, because it's always just a different. One time was Air Canada. One time, no, it's always been Air Canada, I think, going east. Yeah, American Airlines was the one rando one because of the loop that I did. Because when I flew into Baltimore, I didn't fly into Baltimore. Instead, what I did, because I didn't want to deal with a layover, not the way they were doing it, was I flew to Toronto, stayed with my parents overnight, and then took the short flight over to Washington, and then took an Uber into Baltimore, because Baltimore's a tiny freaking airport, and getting into Baltimore always required a layover unless you were coming from a tiny airport, and none of the airports near me were tiny. I would have to drive down to Buffalo to make it. I'm like, I'm not driving down to Buffalo. I'm already halfway there at this point. But yeah, no, I just tried. The layovers have one time, the first time I did a layover in my recent traveling, the plane, something was wrong with it. 9-hour delay just sitting in the airport. I'm like, really? What the heck? So every time there's, I lost my, no, I didn't lose my luggage. The airline did not put my luggage on the plane on one of my layovers. So I just avoid layovers now. Just no more. I'm back from marinating in a pool of other people's urines. Children's urine. Don't worry, I showered when I got home. Yay! But yeah, even discounts. Not that I'm gonna look for them specifically, but dang it, like, especially because now they're just charging for everything. We'll talk, Marty Darkside. You're in the Discord. We will talk. We will talk the next time I ever need to take American Airlines. Bold of you to assume it was only children. I think I'm not going to say the word just because I don't know if YubTub's going to be weird. I think Wee Weeville is penance because when I was a teenager, I got drunk, stole baby Jesus from the church's nativity scene, chucked him in the Hudson River, and never got caught. What the heck? Greg. What? Oh, as the lifeguard at the community pool used to say, if there's a pool, oh my God. But I'm not religious, so I don't believe in spiritual penance. No, I'm just going to send you a Grogu now. Well, if it's your pee, you baptized Jesus. Didn't you guys hear you got to pee in the pool to cancel out the other pee? I like how am I complaining about the airlines? You guys have just been talking about urine. Like, what is good? The insanity that is this chat today, and this one can 100% be blamed on Spottery Goober. Because that's what we do. And guys, I don't think she noticed what's in the corner, because I didn't see, unless I missed it, unless YubTub hid the reaction, I did not see Splargy Goober break from what's in the corner. I don't think she saw it. As long as you don't find a baby Ruth bar in the pool. Oh God. Now I don't want to go swimming in my neighborhood pool now. Don't worry, the ocean's worse. And as is the lake. The description for this chat should be very interesting. Don't cross. I don't like. I don't even know what I'm gonna put for the title for this chat. This is yes, yes. Sorry. In the night away. Yes, very good song. Random freaking song, and we always took it literally as kids when that like. Uh oh, we got an inhale. I think Splarga Goobert's about to break. Yes, the teeny tiny ears of the little Danica. But all you missed her staring at the camera. I got her to stare at the camera because she finished her bath and was getting comfortable. So yes, Splarga Goobert, you missed the full look onto the camera. Danica. Oh no, she passed out. Oh, we got one. Hi. That was the pretty girl. No, your face is too far that way now. Your face is too far that way. Where's that pretty face? She's just kind of like, why are you bothering me? I'm trying to sleep. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, she was looking for you, Splargy Goober, and she saw nothing, and so she just went to sleep. She's been sleeping this entire, a couple baths, but she's been sleeping this entire time. She refuses to do anything because you weren't here. She's been very upset. Look how depressed she is. And it's all because you weren't here. You abandoned her. Like, how dare you? That's all you're getting. I'm not moving her. Oh, okay, Greg. You know, that's I mean, that doesn't narrow it down. Oh, that church had no duh. Yeah. She's like, no, stop bothering me, trying to sleep. So that's all the movement I can get for you, Splargy Goober. Like, that's all I could do. Sorry. Yes, a little kitty. I don't Harley. My sweet baby Harley. No, Kuma's upstairs somewhere. Who knows? Not being chased by Wrigley. I haven't heard any thundering. So clearly he's passed out somewhere too. But yeah, she missed dinner and everything. She's just like, nope. Show me a church without, and I'll show you a place that's completely imaginary. See? Logan gets it. I apologize to Danica and all cat kind. Do you hear that, Danica? Splargy Goober asks for your forgiveness. She will consider your apology and give me an answer later. Oh, Greg. You guys are terrible. Terrible. Now, granted, I don't mind this type of chat, but I'm not sure I could say half the words, so I'm just not reading them out, just in case. Well, then getting the child out of that environment's hardly a crime. Not wrong. You're saving the child. You're saving the child. And as Splargy Goobert said, baptizing it too at the same time. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Guys, we only have 7 minutes left. Greg is on, like, Greg's just been cray-cray tonight. He took over the chaos for you tonight, Splargy Goobert. Like, I don't know. It's because I'm here for the second hour. Literally, that's it. Look how it takes him an hour to get warmed up. That's essentially what I've picked up on. It takes him about an hour to get warmed up, and so wherever he goes for the rest of the night, they get this Greg. We don't. So yeah. Yeah. And only 7 minutes left. Is there another chat open? Because I may be missing some comments that are being talked about. Honestly, Cosmina, I don't know what the YubTub is doing half the time. I just kind of roll with it. So if something's missing, I just ask now. Child Christ Protective Steel. Oh my god. Send Greg a Grogu, it'll really make his day. See? We're all on board with this. Coming over to live chat. Yeah, where all the gutter comments live. I swear, even a little bit on the live chat, it's kind of just being like weird. I don't know. It is what it is. YubTub is weird. YubTub is weird. We all know this. Guys, we have 5 minutes left. I honestly thought I was on live. Half the Cosmina, the amount of times I've made that mistake. It's yeah, it is what it is. So what are we gonna do for the last 5 minutes? Are we all chaosed out? Are we done talking about P? I know Splarga Goober just wants to talk about, you know, Danica, but Danica's not doing anything. I keep the blanket there so that they sleep. So therefore, they're not going to do anything. It's just sleep. And she managed to pick the corner where she's barely visible. You're accidentally on pre-recorded, chat. No, we're not. No, Splarga Goober, no overtime tonight. First of all, that's punishment for you sitting in other people's pee. Apparently you enjoy that more than being here with us, so that's your punishment. But also, as I said at the beginning, because you weren't here at the beginning, Argentina plays in 5 minutes. I'm not missing that. I'm literally going to shut off the live. I'm going to race to grab the housemate's laptop, turn it on, get everything set up, finish everything I need to do for the live, and also go have dinner. Not missing Argentina. No. That's I'm actually surprised. I skipped every game today, but at the same time I didn't really care about who was playing today. I mean, we could talk about Cat P. Do we really need to? Do we? Dance break? No, no one wants to see me dance. I may be a chick, but I'm white. I could write a book about the crazy shiz I've done. I'm a little surprised I don't have a criminal record from teen shenanigans. Well, you wouldn't until you turned 18, Greg, technically. It'd be sealed. We could talk about pee or religion or peeing on religion, your call. Talking about Kittas, how's Kuma doing? He is a ball of insanity. He's getting a little bit chunky, so I might be, I think we're all kind of overfeeding him slightly, but at the same time, he's a growing boy. I understand. He turns 2 next month, so yay. But yeah, he's been an absolute delight. This morning, he decided to try and wake me up for breakfast, which didn't quite work because he weighs nothing. So he tried, and he's trying to, he watches Danica when she does it, so he's trying to figure out what he's supposed to do to wake me up. Danica's just more incessant with it, and very much a pain in the butt. Whereas Kuma's like, well, I yelled at her, why isn't she up? But yeah, no, just an absolute delight. He cuddled with me the other night while I was trying to read. So every time I tried to turn a page, he attacked my hand, because that's what he does. But at least I'm like, oh, you want to curl up with me, so he doesn't do that a lot. But when he does, he's absolutely adorable. But yeah, he's good. Somewhere on the calendar is marked when I need to take him in for his next blood work. No call from the vet, so everything was clear on the last one. Yay. Team Argentina over US, you heard her. Oh yeah, Argentina? Yeah. I'm cheering for Argentina and Canada. And maybe a few other ones. But those are the top 2. Those are the top 2 I'm cheering for. Tonight, cheering for Argentina, but they've made it into the round of 32, so I'm not worried. And Canada is do or die tomorrow, so yeah. I'm sure there's adult material about religion and pee baptisms. Oh. There are people who are a little too infatuated with pee. Just don't go to those parts of the internet. I warn you now. Having one's youth being before the rise of the internet is a blessing. Indeed, I was born in 81, no internet till late teens. A few of my cat's friends in previous years got quite chunky. I think the heftiest one was around 50 pounds. What? No! That better have been like a Maine Coon. That's too much. My heaviest boy was like 15. So I recommend Voices. We have all 3 Weissman siblings to get stories about the hands-off parenting they received. Oh, I meant us in the chat sense. Yeah. Yeah, no. Soccer is 100% precedent over this because I can't rewind. What's the Ottawa version of Argentina so I can be contrarian? Brazil? I don't know. The opposite of Italy would be Portugal, so I'm assuming Brazil would be the opposite of Argentina. I don't know. But who likes Brazil? But yeah, Team USA is meh. I don't care who wins. I just want them to lose. I miss the old internet, yep. Confirm Desi more into furries and water sports. Yeah, my parents largely kept me from video games and internet until I was turned 18. I was born in 86. Wow. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Granted, they're doing the national anthems right now. I know they always run a little bit late, but we're done. We are done. So this was the last live before my trip. Videos will still be coming up. I will put on the banner or something the actual days of videos or something if I can find the original file again for that banner. But yeah, we're done. So again, if I can figure out a live while I'm at TFCon, I will let you guys know. If not, you'll see me post a sad face. That's about it. And yeah, so we're done. Guys, enjoy the week. I'll still be active in the Discord, obviously. So if you're not a member, become one. Be an eggie. Let Splargry Goober show off all the eggs. She loves the eggs. So yeah, guys, enjoy your weekend. Don't work too hard, you know, all that stuff. Hopefully it's all good weather. Take care if it's extreme heat. I don't want nobody fainting. And with that, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, be the good that you want to see in the world. And yeah, see you in the Discords and eventually in another live. And until then, guys, yeah, just be good and take care of yourselves, and bye.